Hey everybody, and happy Halloween. Given this occasion, I figured let me share with you something really scary. So, we're going to talk today about how statins have been reported to increase memory loss by 400%. That's right. A 2015 study published in JAMA, the Journal of the American Medical Association, Internal Medicine, reported that lowering your cholesterol might be the worst thing you can do for brain health. They reported a four-fold increase in memory loss with statin use. That means an increase in 400% in memory loss the moment you start taking a statin. This is the abstract. And you can see here that when you compare people on a statin versus those who aren't taking any lipid-lowering drug, a strong association was present between first exposure to statins and incident acute memory loss within 30 days. In the first 30 days, you can see that effect. And by the way, it's not just if you're taking a statin, it's if you're taking any lipid-lowering drug, you still see that memory loss, which goes to show us how important cholesterol is for brain health. And they saw a dose response effect, meaning that those who are on a higher dosage of a statin showed even greater drops in memory. And I'm going to take a little second here to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Element Electrolyte Mixes. You know that I recommend a carnivore diet for optimal health and for better cardiovascular health. For every single condition that most people have will drastically improve when you are consuming a species appropriate diet. And so Element can really help you in that transitional period when you're eating carbs and then you want to cut out the carbs. Your body takes a minute to adapt. And if you don't want to feel lightheaded or have brain fog in that transitional period, I know when I transitioned to keto first and then in carnivore, those electrolyte mixes really helped me significantly. So, I highly recommend it if you don't want to get headaches and all that kind of stuff. Also, if you're an athlete and you sweat a lot, you lose a lot of electrolytes. If you have a few glasses of wine, while I don't recommend alcohol, whenever you get dehydrated, it's not just that you are losing sweat or water, you're also losing the electrolytes that are dissolved in your sweat. If you're working out a lot, keeping an active lifestyle, all those reasons would make you a perfect candidate to try out any type of electrolyte. And I really love Element because they don't have any fillers, nothing artificial, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, no gluten, no sugar, and a lot of salt. And I love that they have magnesium. A lot of electrolytes on the market, for some reason, they don't add magnesium, and magnesium is crucial. So yeah, if you use my code drinkelement.com/Dr. Sarah, you can get a free sample pack just like this one with your order that has 8 different packets of the different flavors that they have. That way you can try them all and see what you like. So some of the flavors that they have are an unflavored, no sugary one. So if you're on a carnivore diet and you don't want any sweetness to touch your lips, then that would be the one for you. Raw unflavored. They have chocolate salt. They have citrus salt. My favorite is the watermelon salt. They have, orange salt, just so many different flavors. So check them out and take advantage, get that free pack so that you know which is your favorite for the future. Okay, moving on to our scary study. The conclusion of that study, here it is. Although we observed a large odds ratio for acute memory loss in the 30-day period immediately following the start of the statin use compared with no statin use as did previous studies, subsequent analysis showed an elevated odds ratio for non-statin lipid-lowering drugs as well, meaning it's not just the statins that drop your memory, it's also anything that lowers your cholesterol level. So even non-statin lipid-lowering drugs. There you go. And I first heard about the study by watching this great presentation by Dr. Paul Mason. I highly urge you to watch it. I'm going to link it in the description box below. He also mentions it and talks about it, and talks about really the dark history of statins. So if you want even more scary content to consume this Halloween weekend. Also, this is my Instagram if you'd like to connect, and this is my website, drsarahzaldivar.com, and it's got all of my coaching packages And this is the extra information on my coaching packages. And this is the reference of the study. I always link the references of the studies also in the description box of every video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Halloween. I'll see you next time.